Всем привет! И снова продолжаем Dragon Age. Так, сейчас дадим гримуар Морриган. И пойдем в Орзаммар.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Изучай, изучай. Пока поговорим с Шейлой.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is. It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Вот так мы купили ведь ей новые кристальчики. Шесть 50, там 5. Подходит. Здесь у нас 14.
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy. It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Ах, не любит Шейла голубей.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, master, I exist to serve the master. I shall kill for the master and only for the master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes. Mostly they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them.
Ничего, скоро встретишь.
Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do? I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing. So is being drawn and quartered. Maybe I'm not the only one with a smart mouth. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Ей-ей-ей.
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
No, stay.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling. It doesn't have better things to do.
Да, nечего.
I like to think of them as accessories. Now, keep its soft little hands away from them. They were bonded with my stone. They're as good as part of me now. I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation. As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will. I'm so glad it thinks so. Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
Так.
Wilhelm said they came from the deep roads. So, anywhere such things end up, I suppose. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more. Oh, how interesting. Certainly I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague. Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think. Flattery, and obvious flattery too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
Kill me button.
Oh, ho, ho. It does like to laugh, does it? But who knows? I may have such a thing. And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along. In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed, an acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring. I think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face. And then where would I have been? Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much. The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
Ой, хватит на сегодня. Так, поговорим с этим.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Подадим
Good to have you along on the
хлам.
road. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
А, я надел другой меч, точно. Чё это? Продать, так, 78, продать, болты продать. Продать. О, ошибочка вышла. Так, пока не забыл. Надо вернуть лук. Так, здесь все, здесь ничего интересного. Только если этот... Ну, как-то слишком дорого. Хотя у меня 300 золотых. Ладно, возьмем. Так, что тут можно продать? Это продадим. Это. Нафиг это же продадим. И это. Сапфиры, аметисты, малахиты, гранит, кварц. Продать. А, так, шкуры тоже продадим. Так. Что здесь по рунам есть? Навайс, грандмастер возьмем. Эксперт возьмем. Хрень. Так, посмотрим. Руны возьмем. Где здесь лайтинг мы купили? 3. Cold damage. Ладно, поговорит с Морган, если она поговорит, конечно.
I have something for you.
Ooh.
Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead. It is not given out of sentimentality. I believe you were too important to risk. If you were captured, this ring would allow the rest of us to find you quickly. You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Ну, пригодится. Хотя нет, не пригодится. Конечно, можно использовать. А можно самому выйти быстрее.
So, full of questions, are you?
Да.
Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no? You should not be so... You have no idea what will happen in days to come to make such promises. Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
Так. Ладно, погнали. Селиана, Морган.
Indeed.
Так. Возьмем Шейл.
Yes.
Для разнообразия. И пошли. Морозные горы. Сейчас пройти бы все по-быстрому до глубинных троп. И опять на часов 2 будет. А, точно, еще нужно ж новые шмотки натянуть на Морриган. Я уж и забыл. Где там ее лайненькая новая шмотка? Вот и Морриган, и даем это колечко. А что это она может меч взять? Чё-то странно. Ну-ка. Чё у нее по этим? По специализациям. Я же вроде ничего еще не выбирал. Или выбрал. И даже не заметил. Ай, ладно. Так, 15,5. А этот? 13,4, да, лучше. Странно, почему она его может надеть. Так. Все.
King Logain will not...
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. What? Lies and slander! King Logain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will. But take your
Конечно,
sodding
мы
fight
его
off my
прибьем.
doorstep.
Возомнил здесь себя. Хрен пойми кем. Так. Ставим. Да выебывался, да? Хе-хе-хе. Чё? Что там было-то хоть у него?
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Oh, I don't know what help you will find.
Ой, да найдем, не беспокойся.
A trust follow, Warden. Your arrival is
Now that's a beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Blanca, all work.
Bread. Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone. back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Жаль, за каждую это не дают опыта.
Do you miss the life you once had, Shell? These centuries of memories you have lost.
Does it miss being within its mother's womb?
Do I... Well, no. I don't remember that far back.
It is no different. My memory stretches only so far, and what went before is now lost.
And you remember nothing at all? Not even a little bit?
There are images, faces who I have no names for, places I remember being, but not where they are. Do I miss these things? They are without context. I feel only disquiet when I think of them.
Like dreams, then. When you awake, all the details have fled.
Is that what it is to dream? Then yes, perhaps it is like that.
How very sad. To discover your entire life has been a forgotten dream. I am so sorry.
Ключ от города. Мы его получим, наверное. Это вроде какой-то сайд-квест.
It is the assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Ну и кого будем поддерживать? Принца либо Хармонт? Да пошел принц нахуй.
Pieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Yes, you should.
Такс. Где нам их искать? Неохота тащиться на самый верх. Может, тавернее будет. Вероятно, конечно.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. I don't know that word. This is a section of stone kept bare to receive our prayers. The stone gave rise to our people, and it is where their spirits return in death. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Rak. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. Warden, so you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Но хороших новостей мы не принесем.
Watch out for that puddle of whatever it is.
I'll trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? Certainly, Warden.
They're everywhere! I can't take... What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends. There's things older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you. See?
Yeah,
I
man.
found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
I told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone.
Придется тащиться вверх. Ну, хоть Хараман-то близко. Не придется тащить до самого конца карты.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers. The Shaperid controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
Эх, не переживай, откроем мы твою церковь.
As much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Но это еще не скоро.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Но тут еще мудак.
I'll take your gold.
Книжечка. Ремарк был сапфир. Так, символ Андрасты. Такс. Дадим ей...
Interesting.
Наверное, Зеврана было. Ну ладно, похуй. Так, где здесь сапфир?
I'm to keep this, Emma.
И есть его Андрес снова. Ой, не то. Вот. Сейчас еще зеркальце купим для Морриган.
I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down. Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Так, а сколько их всего-то хоть не сказано. Пока что как минимум.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell. Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Excuse me, you look like you're not from around here. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Circle of Magi.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smith Caste. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Тащиться опять в круг магов. А, там все равно контрабанду придется тащить туда.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying? Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium. Enhanced, of course.
Ну, посмотрим, посмотрим. Колечко неплохое. Но и стоит 87 золотых. Возьмем. Это тоже возьмем. Так, золотое зеркальце. Золотой амулет. Так. Для начала этот дадим. Странно, всего 2. Так, Морган на зеркальце.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly. I have never received a gift. Not one that did not also come with a price attached. Perhaps there is a price to pay yet, hmm? If so, 'tis deserved. Thank you. Truly. I wish to ask a question of you.
Go ahead.
I wish to know your opinion of love. You and I have been intimate, for one. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. 'Tis a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same. No, that's not what I'm saying. You need to pay attention. What I'm saying is that I have been foolish. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness. You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I would not I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine. You are impossible. Have it your way, but I will tell you truly now. You will regret it in the end. Your desire...
Посмотрим.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely. Not unless you stop.
Ну так, пошли вверх.
From what I've heard of dwarven politics, I'm almost surprised we haven't seen blood running these streets.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowman, the one king of Orzammar and our savior!
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Гладиаторские бои. Так, ой, чё, не туда. А потом еще мафию делать. Картельчик.
2 years tomorrow.
Ай, похуй.
By all the holy sodding ancestors.
So, I've been hearing rumors.
Ну давайте, быстрее, 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 быстрее.
Don't think so.
I can't imagine what you mean.
Ой,
Your desire?
не сейчас.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back. This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Get out of here. This is private business. Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen. Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar is? Whatever you say, dead man.
It's you, dead.
What have you done? Great ancestors, he's dead! In my store. I have to get out of here. I have to hide. Jarvia will hunt me down for this.
Ой, да расслабься, скоро ее не будет.
You've ruined me. If I die, it's your fault. I have to run.
Run.
So I am led to understand that the sister is a follower of this maker.
Am I the sister? Oh, that's so cute. It's like you're my big brother. Or sister. Or whatever.
I am a creature of stone. I rather doubt that we would be related in any shape or form.
Oh, I didn't mean literally. Don't you think that people can be related in spirit?
I notice that humans tend to believe in a great number of things that are not true, even when given evidence to the contrary.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what faith is all about, Shale.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what gullibility is all about.
So I am gullible now.
I take it we are no longer sisters in spirit.
Нак. А больше не соединяется с сервером. Потому что такого сайта больше нет.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for. I am, so if you're not here to... How do you know who I am? Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Ooh. Cheating.
Balin's fighter Miaja showed me love letters they have, from Revelka to me. If I fight, they'll expose us. You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter Miaja has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Harrowmont again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Сначала в эту сторону. Здесь еще один.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. It's a pleasure. Sorry it can't be longer. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
Lies.
Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly? Well, that's not what I expected. I know Lord Harriman. He's an upstanding man. He'd never lie to someone's face. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll... Maybe I will at that.
Вот так, теперь можно идти за письмами. «45 минут уже прошло. Опять будет больше 2 часов, наверное».
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
На свои письмица.
Where did you get those? No, I don't want to know.
Как это где, блядь? Где ты сказал, там и нашел. Что за глупый вопрос?
No, my Revelka is safe. I will be glad to fight for Harriman in the provings. Thank you again, friend.
Ну, и самим зарегистрироваться тоже то надо.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight?
Конечно.
Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? We'll just call you Grey Warden. Seeing as those human names are a real
Давай,
pronounce.
быстрее.
We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Да.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be
Давай,
right there.
начинай уже.
This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Sewern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Sewern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Harriman's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Aituka and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Time for more practice. I'm on. All right.
И нету
The
его.
winner is the Grey Warden. That was an exciting start, Warden. Sewern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Да.
Excellent. let us go.
Давай быстрей.
This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste's twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukjan.
May the stone honor you.
You fall. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Time for more practice.
We fight for glory!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Да, давай быстрее.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Heramont's champion has held the field so far. But how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
If you insist.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Да.
Let us go. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodlick II defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojciech Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valans. Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Yes.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojciech Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Paramount, pick wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Да.
Excellent. Let us go. Only two warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, the Jotun Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Heramont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Iduken.
Бла-бла-бла.
You honor me.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Ёбна там.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont. Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
Так, сейчас надо возвращаться. Так, где выход-то? А, вон. Так, сейчас нападут. Нет, не в этот раз, значит.
Why does the bard stare at me so?
I was thinking of writing a song about you. A statue with a heart of gold. Or something like that.
It thinks my heart is made of gold. It is stone as anything else. Cold stone.
I meant that you had a good heart. It seems to me that you do.
And they call this having a heart of gold? Why?
Because gold is precious and shiny and a good heart is just as valuable.
Shiny.
In a manner of speaking.
My heart does not qualify as shiny. I kill, frequently, and not without pleasure.
You have had a difficult life. Deep down at the center of your being, you are a good person. I believe that.
Even though I have never demonstrated this aspect? How peculiar.
You aren't all stone shell. There is a person inside of you.
If so, it is because I ate him.
Еще надо. Странно, даже не нападает еще.
Atrosvala, champion.
Ooh, level
Your
up.
performance in the Proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Baisel and Guidon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Heremont will see you now.
Excellent.
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
Ух, Мориган левелапнулась. Так, еще и взять. Спирит Хиллер. У нас уже есть. Аркейн. Blood Mage. Возьмем Blood Mage, так и быть. Так, да, вот мы хотели здесь клетку открыть.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyrell Heremont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Indrin's throne. It is hard to consider the threat of Darkspawn on the surface when all we see is them retreating from our gates. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvis?
Давай быстрее уже.
I'm glad you're so eager. If
Blah,
you help me
blah,
shut her
blah,
down,
blah.
we can show the Assembly I am the right king to defend Orzammar.
Даже этого тебе же мало будет, не так ли?
The raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals.
Типичный политик.
If you would help me in this, it would show the assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend.
Сделай одно, сделай второе, а ты пошел нахуй.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Так, зачистим-ка этот домик. О, сундучок. Плюс опыт. Еще сундучок.
Done, naturally.
Дадим влияние стрелы, что ли. А то место занимает. Оу. Так, а мэчай 4 атаки. А здесь 3 дэмэдж. Это явно лучше. Так, и пускай огненные стрелы будут. А, блядь, еще у нее были стрелы. Не заметил. Ладно, потом. Когда вернем корону. Получим корону. Неважно. На, держи нага.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Так, здесь мы взяли. О, вон, нападут сейчас. Ну-ка. Нет гранаточек. Жаль. Так, я закупил книжечки, точно. Книжечка 1, книжечка 2, книжечка 3. Кажется, еще где-то книжечка была откуда-то. Так, здесь он еще фейк деф. Так, evasion, little. Так, а здесь еще у нас пассив. Можем 2 полных меча таскать. Хорошо. Так. У нас здесь хотя бы что-то есть, а здесь ничего нет. А, Блайт 11. Там не хватает силы. Ну ладно, пускай пока так бегает.
We are here to kill them all, yes? For sport?
Yes.
Now let's see which one first.
We'll get plenty when they're dead.
Right. Okay.
Так, здесь вроде где-то наг был. И все-таки нет, не здесь. Показалось. Контрабанда, легион.
You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of his stones.
Это который там в шкафу прятался.
Investment opportunity. I could see fit to say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. You haggle like a merchant born. Deal. Here's the lyrium, then. You probably don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
Потеряли 40 золота. Немало.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
Так, что у тебя есть? Ремака был аметист.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Странно, почему +1? Так, где здесь чувак Нага может найти подарочек для Лилианы. Вот он, вот этот вроде.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my doll left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there. Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much? Don't fall into the sky.
Вот чёрт. Что-то что не то выбрал, что ли? Ну ладно.
No one, don't look at me.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I. A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no! I can't bear to even think of it! My name is Erlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right. My son's father is casteless, as is he. My parents have disowned me unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. Yes, I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? begging for change, sleeping in doorways? I thought about that. They say there's no caste up there, that humans don't care about lineage. I've never met a surfacer, though. I thought it might not be safe.
Ой, да нормально все там.
And you've been kinder than any of my countrymen. Perhaps it's a sign. If it gives my son a chance to live, I will go. Thank you, stranger, for opening my eyes. Perhaps I'll see you next in the light of the sun.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help the poor cripple. Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarter, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them, so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. You, look like you've done well. You sure you can't spare a little more? There, but for the grace of the answer.
Ой, да на, держи, чё ты.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Так, где это? Вот этот.
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Не, не нашел еще пока. Ой, блядь.
Don't kill me! Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
Nah.
And I'm off. Really?
Сундучок.
It's done, naturally.
Сундучки закончились. Да, так, путфингер. Ставить палец. Так, вызовем паучка.
Yes.
What's the password?
Так, какой же выбрать? Ова.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Time for more practice.
Так, 1:20 почти. Да, 2 часа точно будет. Плюс-минус. Так. Еще трап детектор. Где еще один? Ой, кто-то голову потерял. Наемник Кунари. Но он же не Кунари, раз он наемник.
Moving on. Time for more practice.
Ну, с теми разбирайтесь, а я пойду дальше. Вводить других.
Over with. It's done, naturally.
Лечилка. Еще одна. Мага, застань побыстрее. Так, нужно взять самый дешевый предмет. Сильвер. Конечно, можно было взять все. Подумаешь, был бы какой-нибудь плохой эффект. Ловушечку. Блять, не смог. А вообще оборзел. Взял, застанил. Как он посмел? Вообще обалдели, стань а тут, блядь, здесь. Ага. не получила. Застанете. Час 20. Так, ловушка. Еще одна ловушка должна быть. Нет? Странненько. Так.
Don't look now. All right. Yes. All right. That's it. Now in.
А вот ГГ из предыстории гнома незнатного.
Moving on.
Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day and all for a stupid bet.
Time for more practice. Yes.
Ой, не туды. Nope. Вот, блять.
And I'm off.
Так, соединятся ли они? Да. Так. Fancy Ways. Так, какой здесь самый будет? Steel, Red, Steel, Iron. Так, снова соединить. Чтобы место не занимали. Так, где-то маг был. Стан. И все есть самое это будет дешевое. Гранит, наверное. Да. Полтора часа почти. И почти закончили. Пауки. У дверей перед финальным боссом. Локацией, можно так сказать. Level up. Level up. Так, добавить, ну, так, сделаем так. Так и так.
Something I can help with?
И босс.
So, Harrowmont finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
Ну, ее сейчас не станет, так что какая разница?
An excellent idea. Boys, why don't we help him take his own advice?
Let's wipe them out.
Yeah, detected.
I'm going to wear your pretty teeth around my wrist. I need help. I'm going to wear your pretty teeth around my wrist. I'm going to wear your pretty teeth around my wrist.
Ах, слепая такая. Шем, видящая ловушка. Еще одну тырянула. Ну туда-то не ходи. Сам триггернул. Джарви, что у нас здесь есть? Карта эксперт, ну так, пушбэк ставится. Ну, мне интересно, здесь что? Не интересно, вообще ничего интересного.
Your desire?
Да ёптен. Так, у нас снова стрелы.
It's done.
naturally.
Over with.
God! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall!
Она тут была.
It does? Oh, sod it. If people find out about this, my business will be ruined. They'll think I have something to do with Jarvia. No! I don't have anything to do with them. They're criminals.
Что-то я тебе не верю.
City, they must have built over some tunnels. I swear I had no idea. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it. You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop? Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Так, продать хламчик. Ну, тоже продать, да, тоже продать. Иисус, 15, 12. Продать. Я хотел вроде Мориган дать. Да ладно. Что-то пропустили. Ладно, пофиг. Сейчас назад к ремонту.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Хоть недалеко идти. Хоть туда все равно придется идти в самый конец, но это можно сделать потом. Хотя... Там лежат документы или нужен КВС, чтобы они появились? Ладно, так и быть, дойдем.
I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca?
Always in our step.
Ranks even the Assembly. Were she to support me as king, this awful debate would be over.
Yeah.
My men traced Branka's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again, and may the ancestors guide your steps.
Level up. Так, ее кого сделать из нее? Пускай ассасин. Так, что это я хотел? Еще левел. Час 40. Ну, может, хоть нагов еще соберу.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont, proven to be working with servitors.
Навики.
All right,
И нет фанатиков. Что тут даже нагов нету.
Thief! Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Ой, да не переживай, найдем мы доказательства.
Success!
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? What sort of charities do you mean? Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Ну, теперь на тропы. Сейчас спустимся, и на этом все на сегодня. Итак, уже почти 2 часа.
News of the hour. Lord Harriman, unable to win own battle. Lord Balin swears revenge on Grey Wardens. He is like a mad God.
I trust Valor, my note-breaking friend.
Ну, и на этом можно заканчивать. Сохранить. Так. 12:10, значит, сюда. Уже 14 часов почти, наверное, потрачено на прохождение.
Stranger, have you seen a Grey Warden hereabouts? I've been privy to the rumor that he...
Ну ладно. Всем пока. На сегодня хватит. Когда.